Undead siesta. Also, I have some alarming news. So, visited my parents today with a belated Mother's Day present for Mum in the form of a couple of scented candles, because I know she likes candles. And she said, "Ooh, I like this so much, I'm going to have to immediately put it, I'm going to put it on, I'm going to light the candle." And she did it in front of a photo of me, and as you can see, it looks like I'm dead. And there's some sort of memorial going on in my mum's house. I should point out that I'm not dead. It just so happens that I've got some sort of shrine happening in my parents' house now. It's a bit weird. It's. I'd like to think that all of my viewers have such a shrine dedicated to me. Yeah, rip. I think I might still be alive, but I'm quite possibly undead. In which case, I zombie bitch slapped her into separating the photo from the candle. So yeah, that was the thing that happened today. So there you go, nice little anecdote to start the stream with. What were we doing? It's slut-cess without an exclamation mark, isn't it? War spirits. Ripping piss. Good evening, Doom. You alright? Do you have a Yester shrine? Everyone send in your photos of your Yester shrine, please. To the PO box in the description below. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit strange. It was a bit surreal. My own parents wishing me dead. Anyway, let's carry on regardless of that. I do like the undead, so it's probably of my own making. Let us move swiftly on and put that whole ordeal behind us. Oh, this is right. Yes, we just managed to break into the land of the lizardmen, looking a little bit worse for wear, really. At least they know what I love. Yes, what being undead. Well, yeah, who doesn't? Oh, I'm sorry, Gibbu. It won't work because I don't use Restream. Sorry. Was that the unsee button? Was it? In which case, you should just have one for the entire channel. Just unsee the entire stream. Wow. All the mermaids. I really hope you get to control another mermaid again. I love that voice acting. Lizard, wizard, lizard, 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 wizard. Fish with tits. Lizard, lizard, lizard. It's quite bad, really, because we can't take any hits from lizards at the moment. Unless we expend some mana, let's do that. Mermaid voice is epic. It's by far the best voice acting in the entire game. I'd like to know who actually did it. Was it one of the developers' wives? So there's your lines, like a full A4 sheet of paper. Right, that's it. I'm done for the day. Thank you very much. Blasky's still going strong. Oh, we've got a Rangzeb there. I think we can do this. We've got probably a leveled up Blasky. Yeah, he's level 2. This is fine. It's also got that Pendant of Life, which we should probably take forward to the next mission. Ah, this guy's only got 3 units. Oh no, to a ghost. I couldn't see the ghost against the snowy background. Oh dear me. Well, they're staying and fighting. That's good. Good for them. It's very commendable. But, yeah, get wrecked. If she attacks first, then that's sad. No, that's okay. possibly would have lost the novice. You've loaded it to DeviantArt as a statement of my attitude towards the site itself. It's a bit harsh, but yeah, I can understand why you would do that. Mighty Horn Physic. Naming characters after yours? Of course, yes. Why wouldn't it? Any kind of game where you rename your characters, it's a standard staple that you name them after your viewers, of course. Of course, it doesn't work quite as well in Disciples. Same way it doesn't really work quite as well in XCOM because you grow quite attached to your units. And then, of course, they're reasonably expandable. So, I think Blasky's died a few times, but we brought him back, it's fine. We built a little memorial. Well, my mum did. And everything was well. We need to be slightly careful around the lizardmen. One of them was not stationary, if that makes sense. They kind of roamed the map, or they attacked any units which came close to them. And if that happens, then it's very bad. Good evening, Malvin. You're right. Physic father. Yes. Okay, so another heal, I think. Ideally, or we want to take this city because then we can just use this as a forward base and then just go back to heal. Clans just broke the alliance with you if you betrayed. I wouldn't be surprised. It's because they asked for £5,000 just for a blizzard spell. It's the kind of bullshit that they pull. And I said, well, you didn't buy the spell, so we've had to declare war. So, piss off. I really want that city. But we're going to take so much damage at the start. Although we've got loads of money, so all we really need to do is take the city, and then we can just heal everyone up. Wizards are probably leveled. True. I think we can send a Valkyrie in. Let's just scope it out with a Valkyrie. We can't really do anything with thieves because we don't have any thieves. So let's do a little bit of damage with the Valkyrie, and then we've got the added benefit of knowing what's in there. It looks like, yeah, level 4. 99 damage. Ugh. Please don't level up the lizardmen. Oh, that's a bad miss. I'm hoping she won't level them up. She does give a lot of experience. No, that's fine. Yeah, the number of times that actually happens, you do more harm than good, really. Okay. Do we have any potions that can help us? No. No. We've got just enough mana to cast a Ice Shield spell. Well, that's not going to be enough. Not with them doing 99 damage. To be honest, we'd struggle with this battle even if we were fully healed. So we're probably going to have to forego it. There's a man and a merman. Alright. Playing happily together. That's fine. Can we go around? No. We get the Blasky Horn of no. I guess we just go back this way then. I think this is the way we have to go anyway, because that's where the dragon is it not? Who knows? There is a boss in this map. Oh, he spawned as well. Interesting. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yes. I think something happens. Something very Microsoft happens. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? We're trying to raise the High King's son at these ancient something grounds. I don't know. I mean, what could go wrong with that? Raising the undead. It's an everyday occurrence, really, isn't it? I need to make a delivery. That sounds very vague. God. I find merfolk very unpredictable in terms of how they act. A lot of them will attack you if you end your turn in the waters near them. Uncharacteristically violent. It's a blue eyes white dragon. Okay. Well, I have your attention, and it's relatively early in the stream. If there are any fans of Heroes of Might and Magic in the stream and they want to see someone streaming Heroes of Might and Magic 7, my very good friend Dr. Blaskatronic has put an announcement on his channel. I would suggest you check it out. It's very interesting, let's just say. If you want some Hero 7 action, then have a look. So I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Oh, are we not going to be able to get past here? Oh, we can. Oh, I've got to say, this is very easy. Just circumnavigating these lizards. Fine. This is fine. I'm doing this because I just can't face attacking more of these guys because it's just more downtime. And I think it's probably about time we just finish this mission off. Slutbeard's almost leveled up. I'm happy with that progress. Well, it's true, Dank. They've got quite a lot of movement for a couple of fish. Get snatched by a Valkyrie. Oh, I've no idea. It's been so long since I've done this campaign. You're very welcome, Blasky. It's fine. I've cast my vote. Pretty sure it'll come as no surprise to anyone where my vote went. If you have a look at the poll, or pool, it's currently on Blasky's update. I think Clyde said he was busy quite a lot recently, did he not? He's also having a go at streaming some stuff himself. Or him and a friend is doing that, but I think they're running into some problems with OBS. But as anyone will know who has tried OBS, it's just a case of configuring it correctly. I think that's fairly straightforward. Can we do an instant resolve? Yeah. Oh, you ran off. Ooh, we've got a city. Ooh, and a Medusa. That's much better than the other city because the Medusa is a very easy target, with it, especially with it being on the front line, ironically. Yep, that'll go well. Yep, lovely stuff. Might be a bit cheeky and use this forward point once we've taken this city, just as a place just to kill some more of these lizardmen and level up Slutbeard. Might as well, if we get the opportunity. Just make the chat interesting, I'll say that much. It's got to the point where I don't really care. And there's a certain point in missions where you think, well, I've kind of won now anyway. I'm not going to be too bothered about the enemy riding roughshod over the land, taking all the resources. So these Medusas are a pain. Or she would have been in pain if she was on the back line and more well protected. Or better protected, should I say. She does a petrify attack to all units, has a 63% chance. She's got an extra 3% because she's level 4. And yeah, that will just completely, as the name suggests, petrify units. There is a chance of it being them being unpetrified, but it's very, very sad when she gets to take a shot. But as you can see, our initiative is very low, so we'll hopefully take care of that. Especially with Slutbeard. I don't know. I'm going to do the Flamecaster. Let's boost him. Right, I don't think we're going to be able to kill this Lizardman. So let's get the Mountaineer to defend. Right, you definitely need to kill her. Okay. We might possibly lose the Mountaineer. Maybe not actually, with the rate it's gone. You can survive another attack. You definitely need to kill him. And I think... Nice. All is well. Cool. 101 XP. Splendid. You can take our cities, but we are much stronger than you imagine. Well, that was evident, wasn't it? Lovely stuff. So we've got absolutely shit tons of gold, so we've got more than enough just to get a full heal and probably ride out to kill some other people. Random berserker there, yeah. Random berserk. And a green dragon. Ho ho ho, green dragon. The warrior dwarf says, what? The King's Guard, is that what he says? Is it in this one where... No, I don't think it is. His little battle cry when he goes into battle is, it's for Wotan's beard. That's not right. Isn't it? By Wotan's beard. Oh, I buggered it up. You get the impression though, don't you? Disciple Sacred Stones. Wow, that's a combination of universes right there, isn't it? That disciples with Fire Emblem characters. I like it. I think that would work, wouldn't it? Polishy's a bit louder. Nice. Who's next? I only really want to level them up enough to get Slutbeard to level, what was it, 7? I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to level all the other units. It's probably a bit unnecessary. I think it's when you click on him. He says, by Wotan's beard. We've also got a bit of tentacle action down here with the Kraken. We can probably take care of that. Just going to see, make sure there's no other merfolk in the area. What kind of initiative are we looking at? 36. That's a bit of a strange number. But okay, let's go with it. Which damage is he doing actually? 104, but only to adjacent units. With a lot of HP. kind of want to bait him so he kills the... Well, not kills, but attacks the Mountaineer. Oh, he's going for a slut-bait. That's alright because he's mitigating a lot of the damage. He didn't like dwarves and sacred lands. They were more like Vikings than anything. I can definitely see that. Yeah, with all the armor was very Viking like, and helmets and axes and things like that. They seem to be more hammer focused in this one. All right, that's fine. How many XP do we have left? A couple of hundred. Not a problem. Do enjoy a good toot. I'm being very lax with these other Lord's units. It's definitely got to the point where I'm thinking, they can do what they want. Just about finished the mission anyway. Do you think we can take on this dragon? I'm not so sure. Probably looking at about 60 damage every time from the dragon. Have we been saving your mana if you want to finish this map quickly? Yes? Got 400. I have a useless unit on our party. What useless unit? Oh shit, yeah, the Flamecaster. Yeah, that's true. We can boost Slut-B to do a fair amount of damage though. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bloody well do it. Right, Ice Shield. We've got Strength as well, which I've just seen. So that's good. That's going to increase by another 10%. You saying pass is just going to make me more determined to mine. We've got Vithar's Might, which is going to increase it by another 10%. I'm not really too bothered about increasing initiative. I say let's go with this. It'll be a massive amount of XP. Well, hopefully. They also get very overprotective about their own nodes as well. And even if it's just one of your planters just passing by, it says no, completely flips out and loses its shit just over the fact that you're just passing by. I'm just off to the shops. But no, you went past one of the mana nodes and they've just gone completely mental. Oh shit, it's a level 4. Okay. So it's doing 78 damage to all units. With so much HP. Okay, let's just go for it. Ooh. Yes, he's very much immune to fire, so you're going to have to defend. 229 damage though. That's tasty. I guess I could have the Flamecaster run, yes. Let's retreat. I think Slut-B can pull this off. There you go, one more hit and it's dead. You just defend, love. You'll be fine. There you go. We'll never know how much XP we got from that because everyone leveled up. I'll have a little faith. Plascotronic comic strip. I very much look forward to seeing that. The Slutty Adventures of Dr. Blasky and chums. There we go. Oh, ye of little faith. Thank you very much for your GGs. Yep, very much level capped. And we'll get them just to sit back there, and then we'll toddle off to the south, and then we'll get this mission wrapped up. Thank you very much for your encouraging spam. I would rather be a doctor than a professor, personally. I would rather be addressed as doctor instead of professor. Okay. What are we going with here? So many tempting things. Weapon Master is very, very tempting. What are we thinking? Encourage that spam, baby. Accuracy, not so much. We're up to 86% chance to hit, so that's not going to be as good now as it was at the start. Keen sight, not a lot. I'm not very keen on it. Advanced pathfinding is always good, but I tend to have that as a kind of like a secondary thing. Weapon Master is very, very good. That's 25% more experience in battle, including the leader, so I think it's fairly unanimous in terms of what we're going for, isn't it? And then we'll do these in future levels up. Natural armor, yes. Might, yes. That's probably about it. Anyway, Weapon Master, I think it was already a done deal, really, wasn't it? That's bollocks. The only thing you need to do to be an English professor is buy a pipe, isn't it? Or become leader of the X-Men. That's the only thing, isn't it? Two lizardmen and a Medusa. Oh, the sad thing is that we can't kill that. We're not going to be able to kill that Medusa in one turn, so we might have to just roll the dice and see how that goes with that petrification. This land is ours now, little dwarf. How do you expect to battle us? With the giant hammer, of course. I think we'll be alright. I think the best thing we can do is try and kill one of these guys very quickly. Which we're going to do by buffing the beard. Because worst case scenario, everyone gets petrified. You're going to have to defend. In which case, we just want to try and reduce the damage as much as possible. How much damage are you doing now? Oh, it's not going to be enough. Oh, shit. Alright, our front line is petrified. That's not bad. Could be worse. Could be better, though. Right, this one's dead. Oh, missed! No! 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 Oh, why would you miss? That's just silly. How could we be taken down by this and we succeeded against a giant green dragon? That's just bollocks. I should have casted strength. Ugh. Strength would have made all the difference. Well, wouldn't have made all the difference. It would have given us a much bigger fighting chance. Because then we could have killed that top lizardman. And then prolonged our life. In petrification. Okay. Attempt number 2. Nope. I'm not going to attempt it very well by doing that. Okay. We've got loads of life mana, so this is fine. Another possibility is that we could weaken them with a Valkyrie, but by the sounds of it, we're going to have to preserve as much mana as possible. What have we got in here? Just green skins. That's not so bad. Rolling an RPG character based entirely around crit chance and crit damage. Teach me your ways, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. Right, that's doing a lot more damage now. Get rid of him. Oh god! What's going on? Alright, I think we can make this work because the Druidess also has a cure effect, so we can cure the Flamecaster of the Petrification, who can then, yeah, destroy this lizard man. Oh, for God's sake, it's happening again! No! What the fuck's going on? Should I just stop streaming now? Forever. God's sake. 1 health point left and then a miss. Just bombard that bitch with Wotan's Wrath. That was weird. I thought we'd made enough modifications to the space-time continuum in order to get around that anomaly and win that one. Star Trek has taught me anything. It's just by casting one spell or doing one thing differently changes the timeline. But no. Lasky's Doctor Who confirmed. I don't know what that means, but it sounds raunchy. Soon to be Professor Who. As suggested. Oh shit. Let's send in thieves. Good call, very good call. Maybe got a bit too cocky. And I'm not relying on the tools given to us by the game. Either that or I just can't stand the incessant aye! Certainly. Aye! Aye! Certainly. Come on. 2 should do it. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe assassinate or probably counterfeit orders. I'm having a lot of fun with that. I was hoping to have one stream without. Human hair is so difficult to draw. Then draw me. You won't have that problem. Right, let's do it. Yes, I know. Counterfeit orders, 60% chance. For God's sake. Oh, shit, that's the wrong one. 105. Next. Great. Not bad. Probably going to have to keep our current party set up and then just get the Mountaineer to defend, because he's going to get a lot of damage from those two lizard men at the bottom. The Jaffa kicks again. That's the stance to take. You don't ask them, you just tell them. You educate them on this subject. That's all. That's all that happens. Yeah, that's true. The Jaffa cake is neither a biscuit or a cake. It's a kind of worms. That's what it is. Fantastic. We've opened the gate. We'll go back for healing. And then I'll send them back in. We'll have a bit more mana by then as well. Oh, okay. I disagree. It can be eaten the wrong way around, as we've already established. But let's not... what? You just keep a tube of Jaffa cakes. Is that a tube of Jaffa cakes in your trousers, or are you just pleased to see me, Professor? Well, that was just obscene. I thought it was just Clyde that lowered the tone. I'm afraid the only thing that mine gets mistaken for is a tube of Smarties, not a roll of Jaffa cakes, sadly. Right, let's go for it. Oh, what the fuck's going on here? Ancient ceremonial grounds have been desecrated by these beasts. Half-eaten corpses, the stench of death. Horrible! It's not half-eaten corpses. Oh, I thought he was talking about the undead. This doesn't look like the undead. Oh, that would be cool if he had undead green skin. Well, I was going to get you to defend, but it's a bit pointless now. I'm going to do it anyway. Why not? You set everyone on fire. Marvellous. Ugh. I really do miss having a healing unit in a party. 52 XP is on it. I suppose they were goblins. More goblins. More goblins. Okay. It's just a case of buffing you and then mass murder. Ugh, there's always one. Most intense British arguments ever. Surely that's how to make tea, isn't it? Put the milk in first, or put the milk in after. That started some arguments. Tell you that much. Simple ritual of making tea. Well, yeah, of course it's after. But there are some people who do not adhere to that way of thinking. And then, of course, you've got people who don't put milk in tea at all. Okay. Looks like we're going to lose the Mountaineer at this rate. Because they're obsessed with killing him. They just don't want to hear that horn. Personally, I think it's beautiful, but it's not to everyone's tastes. I should point out that this is like British tea that we're putting milk in, not like fruit tea or any other kind of that flowery shit. Am I still doing this extra challenge that you presented to me, mine? In the form of only using one unit, or one type of unit, sorry, in the next mission. Is that still a thing? Do you still want me to do that? And if so, do we have any? Do I have any recommendations or requests in terms of what unit I use? Should I say? Okay, that's fine. Mine will explain. Don't worry, Doom. It was his idea, so I'm gonna have to get him to sell the whole thing to you. Kind of tea's fresh and cold. Nana in Bosnian mountains. Wow. That's pro. That's hardcore. You must clear the altar of this filth for the ceremony, and now place young Gimner upon it. Novice. Oh god, I'm gonna have to take a good look at this. Novice. Oh, Seven Dusk. I thought it was some sort of horrible Swedish type name. Frega's healing rune must be placed here. Something is happening. Gimner stirs uneasy. Oh. Sorry. Ooh, this is not the king's son. He is a misshapen thing. It's horrible. Oh, he is trying to speak. Hang, kill mean. What do we do? Oh, Wotan, guide us. Shall we leave him here to be killed by the cursed goblins, or shall we end his wretched half-life? Let me take him. The rune's power is diminished and cannot bring him back completely. Not any longer. Not since the clans have neglected the runes. Take the rune, here. Next time you use it, just be just. That's right. Bye. Let's not waste time in this forsaken place. Haste, back to the capital to pay our regrets. We have a new objective, which is to return to the capital with the healing rune in our possession. Oh, God, it's just bloody running all the way back, isn't it? With a mysterious boss, quite possibly. Thanks, mine. I do feel as if I slip into a Mrs. Doubtfire every now and again. I hope it's not too upsetting. I'm going to do some random counterfeit orders because I like them. Good counterfeit orders there. Is he the one with the rune? Yes, it is. Great. We're going with the Wolf Claw Lord, despite him being clunky. If I do it, you'll do it as well. Well, I'm not doing it for you, I'm not doing it. I could go with Wolf Lord, why not? Better than Heroes of Might and Magic 5, that's true. I could be in a drunken stupor just slurring everything and it would still be better than Heroes of Might and Magic 5 though. Sounds like we're going with Wolflord. Wolflord would afford us the versatility we require from units being on the front and the back. If memory serves. It's been so long since I've actually used a Wolflord because they are a bit shit. They're a bit shit. Sorry, Wolflords. But you are a bit shit. Best thing about the Mountaineers is that little sound. Oh, is that what he meant by haste? I see. It's just a subtle hint to use the haste spell. Hermits are great fun. I love the added effect from the Hermits as well, where they lower the enemy initiative. So I take it I'm using this chant of hasting, I guess. I can do that. Yes, I don't want to go all the way there. That's fine. Thank you. Is that the third spell that they've cast on that rock planter? And she's still not dead. I wanted me to show off the hermits in the map after that. I'll show off all the units. You know, I think I've been able to show off all the units so far in each campaign. I think so anyway. That's the thing I like about Disciples. There's just enough levels in the campaign map in order for you to try out every unit. Greetings, Clyde. How are you doing? Are you well? Hello, darling, and other lovelies. That's about right. Am I not lovely? Am I not lovely enough for you? That is an auto-resolve, if I've ever saw one. Not too sure what to expect from those two, but I can't imagine it's anything particularly scary. Come on, game. I just want to finish it up and go on to the next one. More than lovely. Thank you very much. I'm just an attention seeker. Tell me how lovely I am. Yeah, they're running off. No, they're coming back. Oh, they're going to be really annoying and get in the way, aren't they? Come on, someone told me to haste. You know, if you're saying haste twice in a row, that's got to be some serious shit going down. Oh, I'm not going to go around them. It's just stupid. What's he got? A zombie orb. Is he going to use the zombie orb? Nice. Give me your orb. Okay, another chant of hasting. This is where Morok goes crazy. I think we begin to see the craziness. So I think he was rather hoping to see his undead son come back to him and give him a lovely smelly hug. Oh, that's not going to happen, is it? Because Mrs. Doubtfire came and took him away on a flying horse. And more lovely than the first flowers to bloom from the snow, more radiant than the first rays of light after a stormy night, and some other cheesy stuff. Oh, thank you very much. It's just adorable. I'd like to think that'll be the eulogy for when I finally pop it. And in preparation, my mum's already got a kind of shrine dedicated to me. That was a candle I gave her for Mother's Day, and she decided to light it in front of a photo of me, and it looks like I'm dead now. I'm dead in my parents' house. In my parents' eyes, I'm dead. So I'll pass on those kind words to my mum, and maybe she can do a little engraving on the candle. What am I doing? Right, okay. To the capital. I don't really have a lot of mana, which I'm concerned about. It's not surprising considering all of our nodes have been taken. Oops. Alright, let's just go for it. I'm going to do the chant of hasting. The hair dryer is broken. I told you, mine, just turn the oven on and put your head in it. Works a treat. You might lose some of your hair. You might lose up to 100% of your hair, but whatever hair you're left with, it's bone dry. Let's see what's going on here. Gimner! No, not my son. Half person, half corpse. I did this to him. No, not me. It was the runes. The runes have betrayed us. The runes, Morok, do not talk nonsense. We know that the troubles of the realm burdens you, and now your son, but really, the war in the Empire and the misuse of the runes are folly. You're not fit to rule. Oh no, he's gone into a frenzy. There's no way to contain his rage. Is it really kill or be killed? Oh, father, what have you done? What have you done, Morok, you big idiot? You big feckin' idiot, you. Oh, what was that, sorry?
Of course. I'm here.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah?
What else do you say?
By the elders.
By the elders. We've got the lovely Princess Yatahali. Daughter of the clan Cloudkeeper Yatahali is a skillful warrior and cautious diplomat. I suppose 80 damage is not bad. Oh, she's got 20 armor as well, actually. Can we have a father-daughter face-off type of thing going on here? Photograph of a handsome male with a man bun, undercut hairstyle and a hipster beard. Oh God. Men buns? Am I saying that right? Men buns? I don't understand that being a thing. You want to go for something like that? Not a man bun. That's a lady thing, isn't it? Well, I'm not supposed to say that, but it's a lady thing. Given is old and you don't trust it. Could you put the grill on? Put your head under the grill. Or toaster. That would work. Put the toaster on, and you can get some crumpets going on the go as well, and then just kind of waft your hair over it. Or you could boil the kettle and then put your head over the kettle as it's boiling. If you put a bag over her head, she's passable. Wow. That's brutal. I mean, she's got some lovely little mutton chops going on here. Something to grab onto. You know what I'm saying, lads? Anyway. Do we have to keep her alive? It didn't say we had a new mission objective, did we? Kill the vengeful Morok Cloudkeeper. Alright, so we can get her killed. Great. Let's go for it. Let's have some daughter on father action. Jesus Christ, he's got 691 HP. With 132 damage. With 40 armor. You're really going to kill your own daughter? Oh, shit. Alright, that could have gone better. Of course you want to be bald. It's everyone wants to be bald, surely. Oh well. So flash. Oh, thank you. I'm with the hipsters. I think the only hipster thing I do is like a hip flask full of my medication, full of my hair tonic. Can we do this? Having long hair can cause baldness. Being generally fantastic and fabulous can cause baldness as well, as we've already seen. I think we might be able to do this. I'm just going to go for it. Let's get you buffed. Is he going to attack Slutbeard? Oh, God. Death by... Oh, it's like that, is it, game? Really? That's, yeah, that's fascinating, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff there. Excellent. Thoroughly enjoyed that fight. Don't suppose we have to load, but I will. I've had enough of this mission. It's just getting ridiculous. Right, so we can get that city and heal up there. So that's probably the best thing to do. Also, there's a shop. And I'm wondering if that shop has some potions of protection or the like. Thank you, Clyde. Into triple figures already, which is good. You see, we're getting a lot of value from our thieves. We did have to estimate the thief death count to begin with. We went with a nice round number of 69, which I think was the right call. Oh, Blasky's there, hanging around the shop like a chav. We've got potions of protections. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much. Impob. Oh, all of our triples are over. Potion of Vigor? Yeah, why not? We've got the money. We might as well spend it. No, that costs far too much. That costs too much as well. You were there for the 69th feast. Good. Never forget. I want you to go there, please. Excellent. Right, let's not use up all of our mana. And instead end our turn. I don't know whether I'm just lazy, but this is how all of my missions in Disciples end. With absolutely shit tons of enemies, enemy lord units just flooding the map, taking all the resources. Because at that point you've got an army whereby you can just kind of steamroll anything. And I know I don't have that army now, but bear with me. Alright. So you want Das potions. I guess we could take that city just to get a little bit of healing. Let's get Slut-beard up to 100%. Oh, there's just one fighter there. That's so sad. Although ironically he's just taken more damage in that fight, but fair enough. Nope, then we'll go for it. We'll have a little bit more mana. I'm not getting much, I've just realised, because they've taken all the nodes, so you always get a base amount of your own faction's mana. So you could literally own no mana nodes at all on the mission, and then you will still get a base amount of 29 mana. Oh, come on, mine. You've got to believe. Have faith in me. I think if we use Ice Shield plus those potions, I think we're in with a good chance. Poisonally. Alright. As much as I know you enjoy it, I'm not doing the voice acting again, I'm sorry. What's the third person doing there? Oh, and then he disappears. That was a bit weird. Was it supposed to be his son? With his skin falling off or something awful like that. Right, let's buff Yoto, and that brings it up to 40. Let's cast Ice Shield. That'll bring Slut-beard's defense up to 50, so it's going to reduce all damage by 50%. Oh, it was the Lawmaster. Horny Lawmaster. And let's do strength as well. Is that it? I don't think we're doing anything else because we don't have the mana. Okay, I could send in a woman, his daughter no less, to soften him up, but that's not how I roll. Right, let's get you buffed. 68 damage. So you can take another 2 hits from that. Probably should have given the portion of vigor to you, because you do more base damage. You do 43 to this guy's 36. So, whoops. 162. It's going to be a close one, I think. I think we can do this. I think we've got this in the bag. We might not even lose Slutbeard. One more round of damage and I think he's done, provided no one misses. Perfecto. 171 XP. And death to the king. How are we to overcome this? My father dead and disgraced. The Lawmaster Seven Dusk gone too. I see no hope for the clans. Did he kill the Lawmaster or something? We didn't say that, did we? Oh well.
When Morok realized what he had done, he spiraled into madness. In his dementia, he lashed out at his people with all of his warriors' might. Killing Morok was not an easy task, but it had to be done. An insane monarch would surely destroy the realm.
Trump anyone? How current affairs of me. Anyway, let's bring over Slutbeard. We can take Frega's healing rune. Why would we want to do that? It's a glitter over my left shoulder. I know it's... I need to sort the lighting out in this room because the fabric in space-time is coming apart, and it means that all this happens. I think it's where there's a bit of a shadow being cast. Wonder why it's given us this to bring it forward to the next mission. That's interesting. That always raises my suspicion, especially by the fact that it's got 0 value. Very suspicious. Let's bring our boots, our artifacts, our banner, and then probably the thing that's probably going to be the most value, which I think is going to be that Talisman of Life. Yes, 4,000 gold coins. That's going to be worth how much? 80? Sorry, 800. It's a fifth of what it says the value is. Take Frega's stuff. I kind of want to, you know. Well, we're not going to need the money if we're just going for 1 unit upgrade. Don't take it. The more times you say don't take it, the more I want to take it. That's the problem. It's just there. Maybe it'll heal us in battle or something. Wouldn't that be nice? Fine, okay. It's just useless. I thought you were going on as if it was like a bomb or something.
When the ancient horn of Tamaril trumpeted the name Yatahali, daughter of Morok, as new regent to the mountain clans, many elders were apprehensive. How could this young girl possibly control the unruly clans? With only a few thousand weakened soldiers remaining to defend her land, the new queen prepared to restore dignity to her nation. 5
You're so
clans
strokeable.
were presently in the High Council, but there were tribes who had traveled afar and now lived under their own rule. Each clan guarded one of the 12 runes of wisdom. Yatahali sent scouts to seek out the vagabond tribes and remind them of their duty. Yatahali was determined to bring together her populace. The Lawmasters urged her to make haste. They spoke of the return of the undead and the legions as heralds of Ragnarok. Doomsday was fast approaching.
And it is. Like, proper big mutton chops going down here. It looked like someone had cut 2 pieces of carpet out and just stuck them to her face. Find the lost clan city of Greyhelm. Sounds really mysterious. Oh, I can see Master Thugs already. We are at your disposal, your highness. The councillors to Demosthene have come to know the realm is it. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I don't know where that went. The councillors to Demosthene, we have come to know how the... I can't even read this. I'm just going to skip that one. I'm sorry. That's just... that was just a disaster from start to finish. That is true, but I have also been a potent force behind the throne, and now I am sovereign. I know that our numbers are few, and we haven't even the protection of Wotan. The runes have been lost with the loss of life in the Great Wars. The runes are not only lost, but they are also weakened. We do not know why this is so. We must find the rest of the ancestral runes, and then commune with our god, he who we have forgotten since the Great Wars. I will finish what my father has left undone. The clan city called Greyhelm has not been heard from since the Great Wars. I'm just making this up as I go along, sorry. Contact them once more, so we may expand our realm. I wish to unite the runes so we can worship our god Wotan once more. And furthermore, oh, she's on the other side, sorry. And furthermore, we must stop this war with the Empire. It's based on suspicions and mistrust, not fact. I've sent a messenger to ask for peace with their nation, and I plan to be an ally of the Empire, unlike my father, who is now dead by my hands, which still have blood on them. Oh, God, that was a strain. She's what I would call a handsome woman, yeah, strong woman. She's probably a feminist. Oops. This is not the last mission, no. At least I don't think so. I don't think we even have access to the final tier of units. There we go. We've still got these two locked. And then we've unlocked everything else. It's just the final two for the warrior units. Good evening, Payne. You alright? Yeah, we all know what happens on the last mission. One of my favourite missions, actually. I'm only leaving it for 30 seconds. Yes. It's very small font, I believe, isn't it, in Divine Divinity? Can you give us a side challenge? You've already got one challenge. Bloody hell. You're trying to get your money's worth. Fine, go ahead. So we're keeping you there, and then we're having nothing but dwarves. As is the mission handed down to me from mine. And then we're going to get the dwarves leveled up into wolf lords. I will give you a look at the wolf lord so you can see exactly what we're gunning for. But you can put one of those in both your little grubby mitts. Okay, so we've got exactly 0 gold, so we're not going to build anything this turn. So to get to the wolf lords, we have to build the brewery, which upgrades the dwarves to warriors. We need to build then the outpost, which upgrades the warriors to mountaineers, what we saw last time. Then finally we need to build, I think, Fenrir's Hall to give us the wolf lord, allow us to upgrade the mountaineers to them. Wolf lord themselves is or has dominion over the spirits of wolves. You can call upon their powers in battle. 225 HP, and you can see his attack is Morph Self or Frost Breath. Chance to hit 50%, damage 40, does damage to all units. So it's a casting unit who can also morph himself into, well, something else. As for what that is, we don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Kill everything but the enemy capital. Fine. That's fairly straightforward for you, mine. So if I do this side challenge, then I get extra XP, presumably. Alright. So the enemy units must... The enemy lord units must die as well. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, this is a very small map. Alright, this shouldn't take too long. Famous last words. So much trouble with hair again. Wow. Like I say, you can always draw me. Okay, that's fine. All you've got to do is draw One Punch Man. Hang on a second, the background's gone mental. That works. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know why that has that problem. I've got like 10 or so JPEGs there in a folder, and I just add the folder as a source for OBS and just ask it to do it randomly, but no, it's having a problem with it. Why is it an editing nightmare? You're cutting out stuff which you don't want people to see. Extra to be promoted a lot. Oh, thank you. You have a sketch of me, but it's very bad. Interesting. Are you going to share it with the class? You can't say that. You can't say that and not share it, mine. I'll put it on stream if you do share it. Who are we starting with? Double orc. All across the sky. Maybe just this orc then. Anything that we can kill and then toddle back into the capital for healing is good for me. You've heard Clyde. You got to share it now. Yeah, you need to go back now. That's not going to happen. Not yet, anyway. If I'm going to kill all these units, I'm leaving the Master Thugs until last. I can tell you that much already. Maybe next stream. Legions of the Damned will pursue you. Alright, we're just up against one army at the moment. I wonder if we're going to see the Empire, considering they were kind of hinted at in the mission intro. Swap the units around. That's an interesting idea, actually. Yeah, mine. Considering we've got one melee unit on the back who won't be able to attack anyway. That is possible. Oh, for God's sake. Missing starts already. You just fumbling around. You want it more like a highlights type of thing, where it gets to the more interesting battles and things. I can understand that. I took that decision when it came to Disciples, where I thought some of the more boring battles I just edited out. Alright. As mine suggested, let's swap these guys around so they can get some healing. That's a Master Thug, so that's not happening. Kraken! I also don't want to get too much experience because we've not built the first of the upgrade structures, so we need to just be a little careful, I think. You might do the same thing. What, for your playthrough of this mission? With the same restriction. Alright, brewery is done. Oh, so many thugs. An orc champion. An orc champion on the back line, no less. Think we can kill double orcs? I do, personally. I think that's possible. Okay, you go for it. Damn it. Oh, great. That was an excellent series of events there. That one defends, this one doesn't go, so we managed to kill him. And then this one's kind of skipped his turn because he's defended now. So we get to do some free damage. I'm going to get you to defend just in case. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I agree with that, Payne. Yeah. I mean, there's a danger of that happening towards the end of each of the missions where you've got your party, they're all leveled up fairly well, and you kind of do the same thing, but of course it does throw a boss at you at the end, or a nice powerful army which you've got to adapt your playstyle for. So there is that. But yeah, I agree with you. It's very rare that the battles in this get old. Is it a bit too much taking on an orc champion, do we think? I'll probably, yeah, I might give that one a miss. Those goblin archers don't make it any easier as well. There's an orc king, yeah. Let's just do that one instead. Nope. Nope, this is all no. I'm going to have to kill some master thugs. Is this what the game wants? Fine. It's not going to be pretty, and no one's going to enjoy it, but let's kill some master thugs. How much damage are you doing? 120 odd. Alright, that's enough to kill that guy. I think you're probably just going to have to defend. You can hold your own. I mean, if the developers were intent on making the most annoying unit possible, they really did succeed with the Master Thug. Alright, not bad. 4 XP away, of course we are. Let's swap them out. Greenskins to the south, and to the north, humans. There's not that much going on in the north, is there? There's not that much space. Oh, 2 Master Thugs, yes. Yes, just keep on giving me Master Thugs. Yes, please. Orc on the top row? Probably a few too many units there. If we had a Mountaineer, of course that would be fine. But no. No such luxury. This is a really awful starting position. Kraken? No. Kraken, eat my ghoulies. Oh, I don't know who to go for. I'm assuming we can just run past these goblins. Come on, gobbles. Oh, more thugs, fantastic. And barbarians, brilliant. Even better. It's just what I wanted to see. Well, there is an unguarded treasure, so I'm having that. Barbarian chieftain and a warrior. That's not good. Maybe if there were just one of them, then possibly I could just defend up and then just ride it out, but no. Right, outpost is done. Probably should have not built that outpost and actually got some thieves. But we're committed now. Yeah, we can get a thief now though. How we use said thief, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I could maybe pull some of those archers to the front line. It's a bit desperate though. Any suggestions? Oh, that's not happening. Or should we do some more exploring? past that thug? We can, so maybe we can explore a bit more this way.
Certainly.
Oh, he would go the most convoluted route ever. That's marvellous. No, don't go through the Kraken. Oh, shit. Gosh, my lord, the bones of much larger prey than we litter these waters. I'm sorry, I've had far too much to drink. Yes, but these waters are also rich in treasure. The cargo of many a great ship has been deposited here. Yeah, that sounds good. Not all the Krakens, though. I think we might be able to handle a Kraken or two. Okay. We might be able to do this, actually. There's not a lot of damage coming from all of these. Let's go for it. I think that's our best option. Especially if we only need 4 XP to get these dwarves leveled up. Why not? That should work well. Just give us just enough experience to level them all up. And then, of course, we get full heal as well. Oh, fuck you. 1 HP. Of course, you'll all go for the same dwarf, wouldn't you? There might be a very slim chance we could survive this. Maybe? Get him to defend? You kill him. Slutbeard kills the other one. It's not possible, no. Just wishful thinking. I've got Blasky's hair right. Is it floppy enough? Because it is very floppy at the moment. That's not so bad anyway. We can put this... I was going to say put the dead dwarf on the back line. That sounds a bit morbid. We will of course revive him. Then put him on the back line. And then... shouldn't take long to get him leveled up. It's not that floppy. Okay. I'm not dissing the floppiness. I think it's adorable. I just found it a bit amusing when you were trying to keep it in a certain position. It was going boing. Excellent. That was the hairdresser who managed to fuck your hair up without you telling her to do what she did. That just didn't make any sense. She just did her own thing. Completely didn't do what you told her to do, and then charged you money for it. If memory serves. You managed not to shitpost for 30 minutes. Where's the fun in that? Ooh. All the Titans. Why do they have to have marksmen? I don't think I've experienced the music from that game. It's not as bad as it was. You'll grow into it, won't you, son? Don't worry. Best friend has a bald head. Everyone's best friend has a bald head. Yeah, I've got nothing to tug on when I get frustrated. That came out wrong. I'm sorry. Well, take that as you will. Okay. We can do that one. We can get rid of those. We don't seem really spoilt for choice in terms of enemies here. It's very much the lesser of many evils. So we're going to have to get rid of these thugs at some point or another. They don't afford a lot of experience at all, but better than anything. Okay, there's our other warrior.
Aye. Of course.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. Might be able to retreat though. Hooray! He did.
I'm busy. Of course.
Right, I think we may have to return our attention back to the main city. Or Krakens.
What would the council do?
I think with this army we're in a fairly good position to take on some Krakens.
For wartime.
And that's a lot of experience waiting for us there. There's also a lot of damage as well, 120. So I think it's probably a case of getting this guy to defend and relying on Slut-beard to do a lot of the damage. And damage he does. Excellent. 103, nice.
Aye.
Boosted presumably by the Weapon Master skill, so that's good.
Of course.
Okay, we're going to need a heal before we take on the other Kraken though.
Aye.
Right, fair enough. Are all these dank memes for me? Should I be looking at these? Let's have a look. Nice. Ugh. Even nicer. Thank you, Clyde.
For the elders.
I was wondering how long it was going to be until we had an oh my in the stream. Whoops. I think we've got enough power to take on an Orc champion. He is on the back line, so we've got to go through a line of goblins first.
For wartime.
I think we should be alright. Yeah, presumably going to go for a dwarf. I mean warrior, sorry. I'm so used to them having their nondescript dwarf description. Oh shit. 57 XP. I was expecting a bit more. Never mind. We're going full Wolf Lord and a Tenderfoot. No, just Wolf Lords. I'm only allowed to use one type of unit, according to mine. Who is now more powerful than God because he controls me.
Yeah. Certainly.
So that's a nice little revelation. I'm going to build the temple because I think we're going to use it a lot in this mission.
Yeah.
Yep, just full on Wolf Lord. And then presumably we have two on the back line, two on the front line, two on the front, merging. Oh, sorry, not merging. They're not High Templars. Morphing into whatever they morph into to provide, I don't know, tankiness. Getting the heals, and I still don't think we have enough power to take on the barbarians. Or two orc champions, actually. That orc champion I think we can do. Can you remind me about what the Fenrir spirits are all about? I can hardly say it. Oh, does it not? That really sucks. That's the thing that annoyed me about Summoner as well, and the Elementalist. Even though their skill increases, they don't summon more powerful elementals. Which doesn't make sense to me. You would think if their skill was increasing, they would have access to more powerful elementals and their power would increase. I've always found that a bit odd. So just a tanking unit. Rune scratch. Excellent. That sounds legit.
I'm busy.
So they're just literally a frontline adjacent attacker type unit. I'm having none of this. We would probably want to get a thief in their army first, actually. A spy, sorry. Lots of people like the Elementalist. Well, the problem is he has no place in a fully upgraded army because all the slots are taken. And that makes him worse than useless because he's actually taking up a slot which could be filled with a more useful unit. That's my beef with the Elementalist. Don't get me wrong, in Disciples 3 he's much more powerful because he can summon in elementals despite there being a full army. But as it stands in Disciples 2, his use is very limited. It's only for very early game stuff. Ooh, cheeky. I'm just going to instant resolve that one, I think. Let's do some more exploring with you.
Certainly. Of course.
I might heal up and go after that Kraken. In fact, I might not even have to heal up. I might just go for him now. Yeah, another potential suggestion I had was that it was there to be a separate slot in the army which is just used for summoned units. So you can't put any units in there. It's just like extra space for people, for you to use like orbs or for the Elementalist to summon units into. That would make sense. Because when you think about it, the Elementalist kind of is contained within himself. He doesn't add any leadership to the party by summoning in other units because they only stay there for the duration of the battle and then they bugger off. Bugger off home. May do it just like as a challenge type thing. Another challenge I thought of, which sounded quite interesting. I put it in the description below on the channel, which would be the doppelganger challenge, which I thought sounded interesting. Just to use doppelgangers in the Legions campaign, when you get access to doppelgangers, that is. That would be an interesting challenge. Oh shit. That was nasty. That did not go as expected. 138 XP. Alrighty. Oh, we're out of life potions. Well, that's just bloody bollocks, isn't it? Can you get through there? You can't just slip through that little gap, can you? You little shit. Fine.
Aye.
You play in your Empire Red Plan Challenge. You have beaten the mightiest of armies thanks to the Elementalist. Okay. It'd be very good if they got different types of elementals.
Certainly.
Or even different types of air elementals. See if you could summon like a ranged type one. Or ooh, Talisman of Vigor. Increases by 20% the damage inflicted by taunted units. I approve. Yes, if you could summon in different types of air elementals, like a tanky one, if you needed it. Or a ranged one, or a mage type one. That would be good. That'd be fun. That might make them a bit OP though. or metal elemental. Don't forget that. Why not? You've only got 4 movements, so you might as well stay there and get a heal. You're going to steal this very poorly guarded treasure. Ooh. You want an Aragnok. Anyone have any idea what an Aragnok is?
I'm busy.
It's the usual question of what the fuck is that?
Yeah?
Unfortunately, using a doppelganger was what was not well received in a mission which I was surprised. Was it not? Was not well received. When you get hit for you get hit for using a doppelganger. I remember using a doppelganger in the mission where you get to control Uther, and you can actually doppelgang Uther, and he gets a paralysis attack, which is quite fun. It was very fun to do. Trying to see if that's another Kraken. Trying to see if I can see a tentacle. Might just be wishful thinking. Like a Japanese person. Is that a tentacle I see? Must have tentacles. Oh yes, it is. Is there anyone with them? Nope, just a solitary Kraken. And a life potion, which we went all the way back for. Ah, you twat game. Airboard scroll. Why not? Ooh, double Kraken. So many tentacles. Am I right in thinking that lava golems appeared in Disciples' Sacred Lands? It's still a new clipboard. You're doing God's work.
For water.
90% sure there was a lava type golem in Sacred Lands. Might be wrong though. Is the game going to fuck us over again? Yep. It's killed the same dwarf as well. You twat. Alright, they're not far off though. It's not going to be as epic a level up or promotion as we've come to expect, because I'm going to have 3 Mountaineers. So they're going to do a lot of area of effect damage, but they're not going to do a lot of single target damage. Which, to be fair, is what Slutbeard is bringing to the party. Okay. Fire elemental. Uh-huh. What upgrades? I've built the upgrades for the Mountaineer. Yeah. Not done it for the Wolf Lord yet. Because I think that's probably a bit too preemptive. This in Disciples. It's just a load of screenshots to me, Dank. Yeah, it only appears once, doesn't it, Pain? As far as I can remember. It's very, very random. It's not even described as like a mini boss or like a side quest or anything like that. It's just like a Fire Emblem there, just on its own. Like there's no attention drawn to it or anything like that. They just made this unit, put it on one mission, and then you don't even have to kill it. This is there, in case you want to have a go. Which is a shame. So many thugs.
Certainly. Of course.
You're not hacking the chat like Kibu did in Blasky stream, are you? Oh. Bugger off. Miss. Oh, oh yes. Oh shit. Both miss? No. Sad thievery times for all.
Certainly.
Alright. Oh yeah, I want to see what's in that ruin. As for where we're going next, we're not exactly spoilt for choice. I'd quite like to wait until we get the Mountaineers before we start attacking these armies with archers. Who's guarding something very strong? Sounds about right. But still, there was no attention drawn to it. There was no dialogue or anything when you found it. It's just like, that's there, that's a thing. You can have a pop if you like. It's fine, it's okay. I'm not going to be bothered if you don't. Oh God, they're invading from there. Oh God, there's some very powerful units here. And then just a group of goblins. It's either a feast or a famine. I guess we can see what's over in this area because we've not really investigated that much yet. Tell you what I will do though. I'm going to grab ourselves another army. I'm going to go with an engineer this time because it's been a while. Pain, you've not featured yet. I'm going to be Painbeard. And you're going to have a rock giant. And an axe thrower. Why not? I'm assuming I'm allowed to do that. It's just the main army. I'm only allowed to have one type of unit in. I kind of make my own rules up as I'm going along. Too many tentacles. Okay, what we got here? I'm gonna have some ridiculously powerful armies. Not really. Not really. Yeah? What is down here? Thieves' hideout. I would have thought there'd be thieves in this neck of the woods. Ugh, might as well go all the way.
Certainly.
More greenskins? Or barbarians? Greenskins. With those imp titties. It's always good to see that. Alright. Who's going to be the next victim? I think we're just probably going to have to see what's down there. Guarding a portion of Quicksilver. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's one of Payne's videos. Oh, just go to 516. Hang on a second, let me put this display thingamabobby on here. Let's put it on. Is this going to work? I can't really see what's going on. Let me just make this screen a bit smaller. You can kind of see that. Can you see that? Is that alright? Let me just drag this over. Yeah, you can see that alright. Oh, there it is, yeah. So this is a fire elemental. Cool. There's only one of these units in like the entire game then. Conjured from the edge of infernal realms, made entirely of burning lava. The fire elemental destroys everything in its path. It's got loads of HP. Immune against fire, of course. Wow. Very high initiative, very high damage to all units. Did you survive this battle, Payne? Let's see how he does. Oh, he's got 2 marble gargoyles as well. Oh, bloody hell. 250 damage. Presumably he has no armor, so that's his biggest weakness. Cool. Shit ton of damage though. Managed to take down your flamecaster. Almost manages to get your whatever he is. Ooh. It's nice to see some sacred lands, isn't it? You would have thought it would have had armor, wouldn't you? There we go. Very well done. Let's get rid of that now. Yes, I do. Full Metal Alchemist as my background, indeed. Because it's epic. Anyway. Back to the task at hand. About to say imp titties. Of course. You just look at imps and then you just see titties. It gets worse in Disciples 3 as well. You get fat imp titties. Oh shit, we've got 2 dragons. And a troll. That's just brilliant.
Certainly.
I didn't. It's on the list though. I'm currently trying to get through Fairy Tale 2014 thing. I think I'm almost getting to the end of that. Watching the second seasons of Shokugeki, which of course is as tit-tastic as it was before. I enjoy me some Shokugeki, but I'll get around to it. Don't you worry. I can understand why you would drop Fairy Tail. It's becoming a little bit of a chore to get through. And then, of course, I'm watching Dragon Ball Super just for the lols, really, just to see what madness they come up with next for it. Just because it's generally amusing, just to see what utter craziness is next. I think it's because your typo accidentally said bro, bropped it, which was an amusing pun.
I had something to do.
I got something to do. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We've got rather do something else. Right, we need to research some spells. We need to build a mage tower. Then we can research some spells. I think I'm just going to go with good old Ice Pillar to do some damage to these guys. But whom? I've changed my mind actually. I'm just going to get Peyton Beard to chill out in the capital. I think that is probably preferable. You did the goofing, yes. He's finished Archer. I've heard a lot of people say good stuff about Archer. Never got around to looking into it. When is Game of Thrones coming out? The new series, should I say? Can we do something with this? Alright. Why not? Don't know who he's going to go for. Probably one of the warriors. Oh, excellent. Then he can defend. Brilliant. Oh. He's got the highest chance to hit out of everyone. He still misses. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. We press on. It was probably the wrong thing to do. I think Slutbeard could have killed that guy without the aid of the warrior, so should have defended. Oh, good lord. Well, we did it, but at what cost? Whoops. July. Oh, good lord. And we've got a Mountaineer. Brilliant. Let's resurrect you and go with that, I suppose. The last series of Game of Thrones was really good, I thought. Especially the... was it Battle of the Bastards or something like that? That was, like, cinema type epicness. That battle was bloody brilliant. It was very impressive. Get 3 units if we keep going south. Presumably, are we going to meet up with the Empire and they're going to be nice and chummy with us? That would be delightful. Alright, I'm up for that. Let's keep going south. Ooh, can we go around these guys? No, that's not going to happen. Is that our quest objective? No. It would kind of be in keeping with it being right in the middle of the map and we have to go all the way around the map in a kind of convoluted manner to get to it. That would make sense. Oh, we can get past him. Hooray. What will the council do? If any of these units attack us, we are knackered. Well, let's just hope that they're just sleeping on the job. Let's research something else. Maybe just more direct damage spells. In case those two armies are going to become a pain. At least we've got a lot of experience waiting for us in the form of those two dragons. Okay. Another Kraken. Alright, let's do it. I'm just going to have to get him to defend though. Just to make sure that he will level up. He would get to go first as well. Fine. Just defend. You do realise with 3 Mountaineers, it's just going to be nothing but... Right, you can attack now. You should probably defend. I'm still going for him. And there we go. I guess I can put that other Mountaineer on the back line. It'll be a tank and some of the damage. At least he can attack from the back line now.
Certainly. I can do that.
Dragog is a little bit damaged. Not damaged enough, no, though. Oh, that thief's probably dead now because I've left him there. Yeah, well. You try and run. Everyone else miss. Prepare the death counter. They're not run out of ideas for Doctor Who as well by now. I suppose the premise with Doctor Who means that it can literally be running forever. The fact that he dies and just turns into someone else. Well, not dies, regenerates. Whatever. I don't know the terminology. All the spearmen in the world. That's an interesting one. They do 50 damage each, so that's not ideal. I don't know where else to go though. There is a city there. Is there some sort of battle going on here? It's just a load of humans. Wow, they have a Hierophant. Lovely. And a useless Elementalist. This is what we were talking about before. That Elementalist has nowhere to warp in his Elemental. So he's just useless. Okay. I guess if we get through this party and then somehow manage to get that city, then we're sorted for a bit. It's whether we can get through or not. Let's use some of these spells. Might as well. And then it's just a case of trying to get through all that damage from those frontline spearmen, I think. He's still got a lot of HP left. But at the same time, he's not going to kill anyone if he does actually attack. Right, fine. Let's get him to defend. You're going to also have to defend, and then let's get rid of one of you. Okay. This is looking fine. Looking fine. Not brilliant, but actually it's better than I expected. Cool. Alright, fingers crossed we can take that city. And then we've got a place to heal up. Oh, they have a sorcerer. Excellent use of a sorcerer. Alright. Not too far off gaining enough gold to build that upgrade structure. Whether I will or not when I have enough gold, I don't know. Oh wow, that's impressive. Yeah, not entirely sure. It's going to be a while until we get these mountaineers leveled up. Yeah, it's still 1500 XP to go. Also, he must be quite damaged by now. Ooh. Just a demon, and they've got nowhere else to go. They have no cities around here at which they can heal that guy up. Unless he's got some life potions. That's a possibility. I'll have to take advantage of that as soon as he goes near the capital, though. Painbeard can definitely finish that off. What do you want? Help at last. We've not been able to contact the king since the Great Wars. An avalanche blocked the valley. Men were lost trying to pass over the mountains to the capital. We toiled for years to clear our way, but you reached us first. Bloody hell, you dwarves. It isn't like digging you like in your instinct or something. What's happening here? I hear the sounds of war. Yes, you must help. Our armies cannot hold against the fiends much longer. We do not know who these men are. They attack with very powerful spells. Our armies are yours to command, for we have no one to lead us. Huzzah! Do we get that city as well? That would be bloody brilliant. We want to pillage the enemies. This is becoming familiar now because I think every step that you take, like every tile that you move forward, you get a spell cast on you, and it's awful. Is The Simpsons going to go on forever? I would imagine so. This definitely feels like they've run out of ideas. Excellent. So we get this city. We get a free city. This is perfect. The warriors told us that we could find the rune enshrined on a stone altar. It's Fuller's Gold rune. Excellent. Well, we've got the runes, what we came for. Might as well just go home now, can we not? No, we've got to stay here and be good, haven't we? Kill these people. Hang on a second. I know it's just told us. What was the new briefing? Purge the enemies from the ruins north of Greyhelm. Does that mean it's going to be a ruin battle? That's going to be a pain. So we've got Aldrich, which is just a normal ranger leader. Just level 1, isn't he? No, level 2. Huzzah. We've got Erinic, who has... Ooh, a mountaineer. A mountaineer which is ready to level up. Huh. Interesting. Can I use him? That would be nice. I mean, it's not going outside of the challenge, is it? Maybe. I mean, we're still going to end up with a Wolf Lord. We've got Baldric, who has a cunning plan, also with a rock giant ready to level up, which is very strange. We've not showcased any of the giants too much yet. I'd kind of like to do that in probably the next mission with Slutbeard. And Segeric, or Segeric. I've got a Druidess, a Warrior, and an Axelrod. Very nice. Might have to do a little bit of combining within the armies there. A little bit of jiggery-pokery just to make the most use out of all the different types of units we got within each of those armies. Interesting, though. And then we've just got a couple of dragons over here just for a free XP. Well, not free XP, but extra XP, shall we say. Good. You brought the runes with you through the whole campaign because I thought we'd do something. Sadly, it not just took up space. Do you get to bring the gold rune with you? Because that definitely sounds like it should benefit you. Oh, I see. Yes, you've just said. So these guys, we get to choose their level up perks. Well, pathfinding is always a staple of your supporting leaders. So I'll just go with pathfinding for everyone. There we go. That was easy. Pathfinding for everyone. Okay, those guys are healing up nicely. Let's just grow that city just to increase their regeneration rate. You're going to have a hard time getting back to your capital because your leader's dead. So that's going to be definitely something we can exploit at some point. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can make some sort of super army. Alright, so he's level 1. So technically I want to give them to a level 2. Like Erinic. So we've got a veteran. So I say let's swap out the... Oh, I don't know actually. Let's do that maybe? Put them on the back. And then we've got the rock giant and then we could build an upgrade structure so we can upgrade, promote that rock giant. Mine's being evil again. And then we'll just keep the level 1 leader as the noob with the crappy units. You can just go over there and just sit in the corner and lament your life. Right. So what did you have? Nothing. Okay. So our main 2 units is Erinic with his Mountaineer and... Hang on a second. Oh, it was you who got the Druidess. Fine. Can't bring the gold rune with you. I think in the Undead Hordes campaign, if you don't bring Dorrigan's Eye with you, I think Prussian gets mad at you. True. Get a Mage Giant. The Storm Giant, isn't it? They're pretty good fun. A huge amounts of HP as well. So tanky. Alright, he's definitely going to go down when he gets close to the capital. Maybe in the next turn. We should be able to pop out and give him a good wallop. Excellent. Okay. I think this is good a time as any to bring this stream to the close. Or a close. That's right, the close. So I think it's just a case of just leveling up Slutbeard, getting our Wolf Lords, and then we have our quest objective in sight, so it might be a bit of a short one, this mission. Unless we do our side quest given to us by mine, which is to defeat all visible units. But we'll see. I think it's possible. Even if it means fighting many thieves. Sorry, thugs and master thugs and cronies. But that should be a lot easier with a full party of Wolf Lords. So I'm going to draw this to a close. I'm sorry if I've been a little bit lethargic this evening. I've been driving a lot today, so I'm quite tired. But I managed to get through the last mission. and taking a fair chunk out of this one. So it's going to be a bit of a pain actually getting those units leveled up. But we'll get there. Next stream is on Tuesday, as usual, back to the normal streaming schedule. Please stop by Blasky's channel and cast your vote in the Heroes of Might and Magic 7 poll. And in the meantime, have a lovely couple of evenings, and I'll see you in a couple of days' time on Tuesday for some Heroes 5, the random skill challenge. Bye bye for now. Take care, and I'll see you then.